Hitting the go button. Live streaming on a Wednesday. Wednesday night. What's going on, everybody? My name's Jeremy from 94.5 The Buzz. My one and only. The one and only. Josh Reno to my right here. Got a little kick. Put a little hair in your chest.
Yeah,
a little pep to your step.
A little whiskey kicking. Oh,
having a drink tonight, playing some video games, hanging out with you. And hopefully you can laugh at us for a few minutes while we're just goofing off playing a scary game. I love watching Josh. This is the thing you got to see here. While we're playing a scary game, this is the man that leans back every time something scary is about to happen.
well, yeah. It's freaky.
He just doesn't want to be close to it. So
It's freaky.
He's more entertaining, in my opinion, to watching this. So I try to make him hold the controller the entire time.
And I try not to hold the controller at all. So
we're continuing the quarry. Maybe we'll beat the game tonight.
I don't know.
We've got a backup game on standby if we beat it. Another scary one. We're trying to keep the Halloween energy going. So
Yeah.
we're doing the scary themes.
we're not gonna pull out any Halloweeny jokes. We're just gonna leave them right there where they were, sheathed.
Not gonna whip them out.
Nope. We're gonna leave all the Halloweenies where they are.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Let's hit the go button.
Teresa, you can have the scary stuff. I don't do the scary stuff a lot of times. Single player. Where are we? Chapter 10?
7 hours and 43 minutes into the game.
All right. Do you want to load this? Let's do it. All right. I remember that one kid died last time, and I was a little bummed out because I liked his character. I felt like he was the one that was leading them through, and he got killed.
And we even got kind of yelled at by the chapter lady, the lady that we see every chapter for letting him die.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to run out of characters. This is
Okay.
the Josh Reno version of doing scary stories. He just lets them all die.
So they were walking out there like willy-nilly.
Wow.
We still don't understand why he needed to blood the people. I mean, why was the blood important?
Just like the cartoons.
It's been off and on.
So
Gives us a little time.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm predicting it has to do with
Remember?
Right.
it maybe keeping the werewolves away.
We should have just been swimming
I don't
in
know.
the lake all night.
And die of hypothermia? No.
no. She's kind of a badass.
We're good now.
Night's not over yet. These fuckers need me. Back first chance they get.
Great news.
Right.
Did you ever see
Gotta
Parks
get
and
them.
Recreation?
No, I did not.
So every time he has a shot, or it's Leslie Knope's husband, or boyfriend husband, every time he has a sip of, he goes, "Hey, yeah,
I can identify.
hey, yeah."
I definitely identify. All right, where are we walking? Where are we going? Mr. One-Armed Bandit over here.
All he needs to do is jump in that little lake.
That's true, because it'll regenerate, right?
That's what it seems like. So I was thinking we'd start off by talking about your opinion on, do you believe that a band should brag online about themselves? Or do you think that other people should?
Oh, shit.
Better.
Okay, well, that was not as intended. Should a band brag online about themselves?
Or should other people, they let their fans brag for them? Does that bother you if a band says we think we're the greatest thing in the world?
Well, some of it's kind of a show, because Oasis pretty much did that, right? Didn't Oasis always say how great they were?
Does that bother you? Who cares?
You know, some of it might bother me because I think nobody gives a shit about you.
Shane saying nothing wrong with a little bit of self-promotion. Here's where this is falling back. I saw a story today. We've got it on our website at thebuzz.com. It's the 1975. They hopped in an interview and they think that they are
How do I get through this door? Sorry.
the most influential band of the decade. And I'm thinking that's a
No.
pretty bold statement for the past decade.
Yeah, because nobody knows who you are.
They have super fans. I think a lot of people know who the
Well, I mean, everybody has
1975 are.
super fans, but I mean, do you know remember any 1975 songs?
I'm not the super fan though. I think that they have a very
No,
broad reach.
if
I
you
think they're
say-
like the
if-
Maroon 5 of the Buzz.
No, if you say you're the greatest band of the last decade or whatever, and nobody knows your songs, they don't at least know one that they can tell their friends about?
I think a lot of people out there do know one of their songs.
What song is it?
I said a lot of people out there.
Oh, you don't know that song though. I don't. You know what? It's like if I don't know, if a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it, did it really make a sound? You know, if they're doing it to where just their fans are responding, who cares? Who cares?
All right, well then let's spin this around. I want to see this in the chat too. What y'all think about this? Name a couple of bands that you think have been the most influential bands of the past decade.
Foo
Josh?
Fighters.
Yeah, that's already
I
one.
mean, that's.
No, nothing else needed.
I think that probably we all agree on that, right? That it's the Foo
That's-
Fighters and
Now Rage Against the Machine is back,
no, they weren't.
but they're not really the past decade.
No.
I'm so really struggling if they're begging for $1.
You know, I would say probably the Black Keys. Maybe the Black Keys.
Why do you think that they're so influential? Like that's
I
kind of
just-
the key word, right? Like they've influenced other bands. They've maybe sort of started a genre or made a genre popular.
they
Like
have-
Nirvana was a very influential band.
They have a voice. They have a voice. People listen to them.
I love it. I love the Black Keys.
Yeah, I mean
Nice
that's
to put a
it.
name to a big mean face.
So
So what? You're like,
that's a
Mr.
band that
Rich's
people
brother, I guess?
will talk about how much they love them.
Who?
the big dude from earlier. When
Mean,
you went to the radio hut.
Chili Peppers I wouldn't
Mr.
put in there.
H's brother, I guess.
Not no,
Right.
Shane. It's most influential of the last decade, though. I mean, I wouldn't say that the Chili Peppers would be influential in the last decade. They're influential over the span of decades, but not over the past decade. That's my own personal opinion, and that's it.
Teresa says Fallout Boy.
No, that was a decade before. I wouldn't say the past decade. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard for
How
me to
long has
just
this
pick
guy been
something
here?
up at the same time that I'm playing a game.
Long time.
I don't know.
Here's maybe a couple of reasons
enough
why
ago
you maybe
that it
agree
was
or disagree
okay
with
to
me, but
have
why
an
I think the
oil
Foo
painting
Fighters
of
might be one of the top ones.
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
And a lot of their documentaries that they're doing, Dave Grohl, the band and whatnot, they're doing things that support the music scene. They're not just writing an album and then selling it. They're doing interesting things with their albums. So for one of them, and I don't know if you know this or not, one of them, which I think was Sonic Highways, they toured the United States, and they have this all in the documentary. They toured the United States. They spent 1 week at one famous recording studio in one city, and they wrote one song. And they put a spotlight on that specific recording studio to say,
Right.
show us why this recording studio is special. Tell us about the influence and what it does to bands and how, and you know, what kind of music has been made here. They're bringing the spotlight on the studio rather than on them. They're just making awesome music in that venue. Then they would write that song in that 1 week. Then they hop on the road, drive to the next studio, another famous one, and say, give us a documentary on this studio. Let's write a new song and see how this studio inspires us. To me, that's not
Showtime,
just being a
motherfuckers.
band and writing music. That's being a band and like influencing the music scene. And so that's why
But it also influences other people to work through how they write songs.
or where
It
they
gives
go to
them
write their
inspiration.
songs. You know, or where they go to write
I mean,
their
let's
songs.
just look. I got to look this up. I got to see, what are some of the, bands of the past decade.
Here's another thing that Dave Grohl did. If you've seen the Sound City documentary, it's awesome. It's about an old recording studio Nirvana used to record there. They had this audio board. You know, when you think of those recording studios, they've got those massive recording studio audio boards.
Okay.
There's this real famous one at Sound City, and the studio was going down. Dave Grohl decided, since the studio's going out of business, I don't want this famous audio board to just disappear. So we bought the thing, put it in his practice studio that he has for the Foo Fighters, and they use it. Like, to me, that's like saving the industry. That's doing awesome things for the music scene rather than just for yourself or for your band.
Right. You're carrying on a legacy.
Yeah. And I
So-
think that's influencing the music industry.
So these are some that popped up that I
Okay.
think Imagine Dragons probably is on that list.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. He's got nowhere to go.
And he's half naked.
Yeah, but he's been blooded, so
He has, but I don't know. Does the blood have to stay
does
on?
the blood have to stay on? Does the blood have anything to do with anything? I mean,
Get ready to push a button just
okay,
in case.
Okay.
Let's hide. We can hold our breath again.
Yeah, okay.
We seem to be pretty good at that. Do you want me to read some of the list, or do you want to wait, get
No.
through the scary part first?
But on here you have okay.
Wait till the very end.
A.
Now go. Now hold it all the way to the bottom.
I want to see what happens with the blood, though.
But I've seen one of these werewolves attack somebody that had been blooded. So I don't know if it fixes you. Like, I don't know if it makes you immune or... You didn't hold it the whole way?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope. I want to see what happens.
no. Okay. This is Jaws.
He's got
killing
the
another
oh,
character.
No. He's got the blood on him.
Is he biting his neck?
He had the blood on
Now
him.
he's got more blood on him. Josh killing all our characters.
I wasn't trying to kill this character. I will be
You
honest.
wanted to learn.
I wanted to find out what the blood. He had the blood on him, and still,
Keep it together.
What'd you
Not
learn?
long till morning.
I learned that the blood doesn't mean shit.
We're pretty much going to be maybe saving Abby at the very end. That's going to be about it.
What the?
Anyway, let me. Oh
Wait.
shit! We can't do anything now.
coming through
Oh
the
no!
painting.
Shoot that motherfucker! Why didn't she shoot him when she could?
I would have.
She's part of the problem.
I would have.
And how many are there? Oh, that's the girl. I bet that's the girl.
The one.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait and kill him?
Oh, what? No, I
Might
didn't
as-
want to
might
kill
as
him.
well.
I just wanted to wait to see what happens. I think that's.
Okay. You.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to.
We're losing characters left and right.
I honestly didn't know what to do. I wasn't even looking at that.
Oh,
Oh shit! Look at this. Oh damn.
this is the most brutal game I've ever seen.
Oh jeez. Oh shit. What was I supposed to press right there?
The trigger to shoot,
What, the trigger? Oh,
like a shooting game.
okay. You got to. If we're gonna keep these characters, I don't have a response time for this.
Caitlin. Oh my god. I gotta help her.
How are you gonna help her?
She's in that secret closet I told you about that the guy
Yeah.
had.
All right, you're gonna have to shoot this dude.
I'm in.
Silver shells.
We're about to find out who this werewolf really is. It could. I'm thinking it. Who's been bit? Beam or window? What does that mean? Beam.
I say beam.
What is beam?
You go up on the beam.
Oh, okay.
No, that might not have been the right idea.
We're killing them all.
That could have been the
Go in
worst.
Metallica. Kill them all.
Oh shit, that could have been a really bad idea.
I bet you it's gonna do it. A.
Do A. Yeah, she got it. She got it. She got it. Yeah, she got it. She got it. She got it. Don't jump on her. Don't jump on her. Oh!
That was a workout.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Gotcha. She's bold. You want to run or hide?
I don't know. One or the other. Do run. Then maybe she'll run into the other girl.
We're killing them. Every decision Josh makes, it's like flipping the wrong coin.
Over here, Caitlin!
Totally right. You're totally right.
Yeah.
Investigate.
Investigate.
Yes,
Investigate.
absolutely
Yeah,
investigate.
yeah. Go over there. Path updated. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Silver shells!
You gotta take the shells out of the shotgun that you have in right now.
Sorry, excuse me.
She hasn't.
Oh, shit.
She didn't put the silver shells in yet.
Nope.
I'm taking them. I'm doing it. I've got another one. Come on, rack it. Rack it. Is that Draco?
Yep.
Hey, Draco.
Oh, there's no way it's dead.
We've already lost like 2 or 3 characters. We're murdering our main characters.
Oh, yes. I guess it is because it's a silver shell.
No,
But
but
she
we
didn't put it
silver
in.
shells in there.
Yeah. Maybe he's just
It's gotta
faking.
be the girl. I bet it's the girl.
Fuck you. I got you, motherfucker.
Okay, so are they in the clear? Is that the sun? What is that? Is that the sun or the moon? What is that? What?
Oh, back
Wait,
to
was
chapter
that-
lady. Back to chapter lady.
Was that
she
it?
said to kill them all. You remember that?
The curse is broken. Whatever the cost, whatever darkness from the night still remains, the future, at least, is now a little
That would have been
brighter.
really fast.
What happened to this family they brought upon
But there's
themselves.
got to be an ending.
and
There's
you
got to be like
shouldn't
a
pity them. I knew I could rely on
wrap it
you.
up.
I knew that if orchestrated properly, the events of Hackett's Quarry would unfold just the way I wanted them to.
Now then we find out she's the bad
She's
person.
the witch of the woods.
Well, I suppose it's goodbye. Don't worry. I'll never forget how you helped me.
You think she's still the witch of the woods? Is that that can't be the ending? That cannot be the ending. There's got to be some kind of like a video chapter thing. Just to,
That would be worse than the Seinfeld ending.
here we go.
The sun comes up.
Tomorrow.
There we go.
So here's what I'm gonna guess
We
before
could've-
we see it. Before we see it, here's what I'm gonna guess. There were a lot of our people bitten. I think we just created a whole new generation of werewolves, and all we did was we took out their family. That's my guess. A lot of people were bit, especially a lot of our people were bit. Okay, Max is infected. He's back now.
As
So he's
okay.
Emma. Deceased. Emma was killed by werewolves at the treehouse. She was the one that you murdered at the very
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Deceased. He can't respawn?
Wow.
Laura, deceased. You murdered them all!
Wow.
I'm gonna leave this installed on my computer. I want to try it for other endings. We did that one.
Yes.
Look at that. It's a curb stomp if I ever saw one.
Okay.
Nick. Which one? Oh, Nick was...
Oh, yeah, that was her boyfriend.
I'm gonna leave
Oh,
this installed.
yeah.
I want to try for another ending. Chris still infected. Oh, he's still alive. Who was that?
Yeah, that was the one-armed dude.
We killed Caleb. Which one was Caleb? Which one is Caleb? Caleb Hackett. Was that the one that arrested us at the very beginning? Was he the cop?
I don't know.
Ooh.
So Chris Hackett is still alive.
Yeah. How you doing, Draco? Good to see you, brother. So we just finished this one, and we've got a backup plan. So we knew
That was
that we
it.
might
We don't
finish
find
this
out. We don't find out about the witch and all that.
I love after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that?
Kind of a gross way to put it. No, why make a
I wanted to see more
I
about
think
the
it's
Witch of the
metaphorical.
Woods
Yeah,
At least
I think
I hope
I'm
it's
left a little
metaphorical.
unhappy about that.
done the whole
and the blooded story. We didn't get the chance to
Yeah,
see all that
the,
either.
if you blood him, nothing happens if you blood him.
Old news,
Nothing
dude.
happens.
But it kept your attention. It gave you some jump scares.
Yeah, so there are a few things that I wish we would have known more about.
And I'm
Number
anti.
one,
It's probably because we killed everybody, so we didn't get to learn the whole story.
the curse. You know, we got the curse and the blooding.
And that's
I feel
exactly
like
what
were the
they
most
are,
important
real-life,
things.
everyday occurrences.
And we don't get to hear, like, we should have heard from David Arquette's character afterwards, after he woke up the next day.
Okay.
Like, he should have come out and because he was the one that scared for them to stay there.
Blow your mind.
Did you just ask
I don't
about
know.
cat insurance?
I feel like
it's responsible to ensure those
shouldn't-
things which
There's
bring
missing
most
pieces of the story, but see, I want to leave this installed. I want to try for another round. Like this left me hanging enough to where I want to try it
I'm
again.
trying to see.
real reason that we're
Oh, we
coming
got
back
into
to
our
Hackett
conversation
Squad.
we never finished, by the way.
There've been some
Okay, so you've got the most influential bands.
Imagine Dragons, I think, is a big one.
sourced
I saw them whenever they came, like before they hit it big. They came up to the Buzz Studios for a private
The Black
performance.
Keys. Oh,
and I've seen them
21,
get big.
21 Pilots.
They're huge.
Yeah, 21 Pilots.
Saw them live. They're massive.
I had braces. I have to make
That would
use
be
of them
people.
sometime.
You know, Muse. I don't get. I don't get Muse.
Love them.
being on there. Okay, so I saw Paramore this past weekend.
So it just so happens
They were
I've got someone on the
fucking
inside.
tastic.
So
Where'd you see 'em at?
today's episode
ACL.
is going
Okay.
to have
Oh yeah, and you saw the Chili Peppers out there. You brought
Yeah,
your kid
so
out there for the for his first concert.
I'll tell you more about that story on the other side.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna shut this stream down since we're ending it here.
Don't we all have
We're about to
someone
reload. We're gonna start a new stream. We're gonna kick it back on. We're gonna be starting another new game, a little Halloween theme. We're gonna keep that going. So give us just a few minutes, and we'll be right back.
Astros are up 4-1 in the top of the 8th.
Don't curse it.
We're not the only
Keep your
ones
fingers crossed.
flag
We'll be right back.
this as
We're gonna stop the stream, and we're gonna start a new one.
someone